Hey guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do some empties for you. I haven't done a Raves and Regrets video in quite a long time, so I thought that would go through some of my trash with you. I have a huge bag full of stuff and it is quite large, so this might end up being a part 1, part 2, part 3, however many parts I need it to be. But I do have quite a bunch of stuff in here because I was transferring rooms. So anyway, the first thing that is in here is the Pravana Pure Light Sulfate Free Brightening Shampoo, and looks like this. This is a great purple shampoo. I had a hard time finding one that was sulfate free, and that just really does the job. I love it. It has an amazing smell. And it's very purple. I mean, probably the most purple of all purple shampoos I have ever used, and I've used a lot. But if your hair is the least bit, and I mean even the slightest bit damaged, really, this will turn your hair purple for probably 4 or 5 washes. I mean, this is no joke, but in the same respect, it really toned my hair better than any other purple shampoo that I have ever used. Right now I am using the Shimmer Lights, I believe, and it's okay, but it does not even come close to this one. I think this was around, I want to say 15 to 20 bucks, and it's 10 ounces, which, it doesn't seem like a lot of product, but I promise you that it is so concentrated, it will last you for a very long time. So, yes, this is a Rave, and I will be repurchasing that one. This next item is actually from the Dollar Tree. This is, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Klar and Danver, I believe. It's an antibacterial liquid hand soap. I had bought the huge pump, and then I also purchased the refill. I hear a lot of people talking about this. Mine is still pretty full. Well, I would say over half. I just don't love this. I don't know why. It's just, I think that maybe I have turned into a soap snob or something. I'm just not a huge fan of this soap. It's not a bad one. It lathers okay, but I feel like it's just a little bit too runny, and sometimes, after I wash my hands, it's just like soap is all over the counter, it's all over the sink. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was quite enough for me. So I used a couple of the refilled a couple of my pumps a couple times, I think. And there is a lot of product in here, but for me, I just didn't bother with finishing it. So this is, it's only $1. I can't really say it was a regret, but I won't repurchase. One item in here that I know is a Rave that I recently just finished and tossed it in here is this is the CVS version of Cetaphil. However, this is the gel formula. And it says normal to oily skin, rinses clean, removes makeup without drying your skin. And after my face had been going through all of its drama, and I do mean drama, if you have not watched my how to cover hyperpigmentation video, I'm going to link it here. I'll also put it down in the description box below. My face has just been through a nightmare of like hormonal roller coaster breakouts and melasma and hyperpigmentation. It's been crazy, and I had to basically eliminate everything that I was using and start over. And this one is a really good one. I can't believe that I liked it as much as I did. I fully expected that my dermatologist would be wrong and I would hate this and end up going back to something. I can't use it on my eyes because it burns, so I do use a makeup remover for my eyes. But other than that, this just seriously removes all your makeup, and I'm not kidding. It's pretty remarkable. And I thought it looked like there was nothing in there. It's 8 full ounces, but I mean, it lasted me forever. Let's just keep going in order that I pulled them out. I'm probably gonna have a lot of hair products in here. This is the one and only Argan Oil Moisture Repair Conditioner. I love this so much. I wish it was not so expensive, but it is amazing. It smells fabulous. It's sulfate-free, phosphate-free, paraben-free, and is really, really good. I get this at Sally's, and it took me forever to go through this much, but just seeing it like right now, even though I have a really good one in my shower that I love, makes me want to go out and repurchase this again. Some people love the smell of Argan Oil products like this, and some people can't stand it. If you're really sensitive to perfumes, you might not like this, but if you like the smell of Argan Oil, this is the one for you. Totally going to go back and repurchase this one. I picked up these waxy, I think that's how you say it, wax melts for my burner. I'm kind of obsessed with the Gain and Febreeze smell, and I saw these at Target and I was like, yes, I have to have these, and they're so amazing. If you love fresh laundry smell, give these a try. The only thing I don't care for is that they're a little bit thinner of a consistency that I'm used to. They're not a hard wax, they're kind of soft and can be a little bit, you know, squishy if you're not careful when you're putting them into the wax melter, but they smell so good. My whole entire house smells like this, and they're really good. There's only 6 in here, but I actually only need half of them, so they last quite a while. So I think I've repurchased these like 3 or 4 times. They smell so great. So yes. The next thing that is in here, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's exciting for me because these have been in this bag for so long. I don't even know what's in here anymore. Anything interesting? Lots of hair products apparently. This was the Biolage Matrix Advanced Fiberstrong Bamboo Conditioner. Wow, that's a lot of information for a title, but this is actually a really, really, really good conditioner. Basically though, I got this for $5.29. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to put it here so that maybe I can get a close-up of it. I was watching Angie at Hot and Flashy, and she always talks about this particular, I'm pretty sure this is the one, the Fiberstrong. I was watching her talk about this one, and she's not a fan of, I believe, one of the two, the shampoo or the conditioner, but I saw this on that clearance rack, and I was just like, for $5, it's mine. And I really, really, really liked it. I haven't used a whole lot of Matrix products recently, but this is no parabens. It's supposed to be really, really good for weak, fragile hair. And as you can see, it's a continuous process. I'm just trying to go lighter and lighter. I don't want to go a whole lot lighter than this. Maybe just something in here and keep it a little bit more toned, but I had some bands in my hair, you know, kind of when you let it grow out too long and then you go to lighten it and it looks a little funny in places. So I did do recently a bleach bath on my hair, and it did lighten up a little bit more. I walked into church Sunday morning, I was singing. The one entire church was like, oh, well, I see that you did your hair for this occasion. And to me, it didn't look that much lighter, but apparently it was. But irregardless, this would be really nice to have right now. So I might see if I can find this one. I have a good one right now, but there's definitely a difference between a very nice high-end shampoo and conditioning product as opposed to the drugstore when you are going lighter or when you have damaged hair. When my hair is at its healthiest, I find that I can get away with most any conditioner. But, you know, after you've bleached, bathed, or, you know, you highlighted or any kind of process that damages your hair, even if you've done it in the healthiest way. And yes, I do my own hair. So if you guys are interested in anything that I do to my hair, please just, you know, ask me questions down below, or let me know what you're interested in seeing me do or whatever. But basically, anytime you do anything like that, you're going to have some damage to your hair. And so the reason that I do it myself is because every time I've gone to a salon, and I won't say every time, I would say vast majority of the time, I tell them what I want, my hair ends up so damaged, and I would rather just do it myself. You know, I know what I can get away with, how light I can go at a time, blah, 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 blah. I guess just with age and practice and time spent learning it, it works for me. So I really might look into this one because it is summer here in Arizona, and we always need some extra care for our hair anyway, but I liked this one a lot. I doubt that I will ever find it for $5, but hey, one can think. Okay, finally something that's not hair. I did a haul, well, I called it a mini, and compared to a lot of the hauls that I see, it was a mini Sephora haul. I will link it in a card here, and I'll try to put it down below as well, where I picked up some, I don't want to say, I hope I'm saying this right, it's Henrickson, I believe. And this one is the Pure Truth Melting Cleanser 3-in-1, and I believe that is gelée. And this smells, I don't know, I just couldn't get into the smell of it, but I really did like the texture of the product, and it does work really well to take off all my makeup. I know what it is about the scent that just threw me off. I don't know why, because I am normally not sensitive to smells. I'm like, whatever, if it works, I'll use it. And I did see, that it took off all my makeup. I like the consistency. It melts really well when it hits your face. Not irritating, but there's something about this scent that I just could not love. I don't know why, but I am a fan of this brand, and I am going to be having a video. I have some products sitting over here right now that I'm dying to do a review on that I absolutely love. So if you're looking for a really good cleanser and you're into like the cleansing balms and that kind of product, this might be a really good one to check out. Back to the hair. This is also one that I picked up, I think, on that clearance rack the same day. I think I was with my mother-in-law. We were at her store. This would never have lasted close to where I live. I mean, it's just like, I never find the good sales, it seems like. But at her store, they just had a bunch of stuff. I don't know if they were discontinuing it. I don't know why, but this was also on clearance. And I want to say this is like normally $10, and I want to say this is like $3 or something. And I have always used this, so I grabbed like every single one on the stand. This is the John Frieda Frizz Extra Strength. This particular one is 6 Effects Serum. It says silk protein for added control, eliminates frizz, is a humidity protection, heat protection, smoothing, hydrating, and taming. You apply this to wet hair. I usually use, I want to say, 2 pumps. In the summer, maybe a little bit more, but never more than that, because it can make your hair greasy. And I literally am sad and depressed that this is gone, and I will always have this. Any of the versions of this extra strength, whatever, there are many different ones. I love them. I've used John Frieda Frizzy's products for, I want to say 15 years off and on, and I love this. So I know when I don't use this, as soon as I go to try to blow out my hair, I'm like, why, what happened, what's wrong? And it's usually, if there's a major problem, it's because I forgot to put this in my hair. So I absolutely will be purchasing, I don't know which one I have in there. I think I already did get a backup, but I don't know if it's this particular 6 Effects Serum. But I will always have this on hand. So yes, if you can, find this in your local, I think you can get this at any drugstore. I definitely recommend this if you have naturally curly, wavy, frizzy, coarse, thick, you know, kind of unruly hair. So definitely a rave for me. I do see some makeup items in here finally. I'm starting to wonder about myself. I did recently just throw this in here. Have you guys tried, this is the Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I'm having a harder and harder time finding this, and I'm like really getting sad thinking that maybe they're gonna discontinue it. I don't know what's going on, I hope not. This is an amazing concealer for me. This is the best one from the drugstore that I personally have ever used. It looks like there's stuff in here, but there's not. I mean, I don't know how good this camera will track down inside of there. I've scraped the sides, I've done everything, and it is just like a clumpy mess. But I did buy 2 backups because it was buy one get one free, and literally it was the only place that I saw it was at Walgreens. And this one is in the shade Light. I don't know if I said that. I've used it in a Get Ready With Me, my recent one. So I'll link that in a card up here. I'll also put that down below. And if you guys have not tried this and you're looking for a great concealer, I won't say that I have a ton of wrinkles down under my eyes yet. Thank you, Jesus. But I do have some, and this does not crease on me. And I have just never found a drugstore concealer that I can use that doesn't crease. So I hope that they don't get rid of this one, or I'll be, you know, my crazy self searching Amazon, eBay, wherever I can look to try to hoard up as many of these as I can. This is just a really, really nice one. Then this is my sad little container of this Stay Matte by Rimmel. I believe the color is Sandstorm. Yep, 004 Sandstorm. This is an awesome powder from the drugstore. And there's, I guess, technically a little bit left in there, but I had gotten a backup and I started on it. It just started to get a little bit odd as I got to the outside edges. But I do consider this one used up, considering that I've taped the lid on. It's completely cracked down the middle. I don't really have oily skin, but I still really like this to set my foundations, especially as we get into the summer, because it's just so hot here. You know, I guess my skin does get a little oilier in the summer, and I just like this, especially for touch-ups. I just always have one in my purse, and I travel with it. As you can clearly see, it's very well loved. And if you like a matte powder, if you have oily skin, I highly recommend this brand, this powder, and this shade. And I always throw in for reference what I am as far as like a MAC color. I'm MAC NW25, and I am changing that up a little bit as far as like self-tanning, you know, changes your skin tone just a little bit, so I add in a little bit of a warmer shade, but for the most part I'm at NW25, and the Sandstorm really works nicely. Aha, here it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for earlier. This is the Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is the Dollar Tree version of the Cetaphil. Now, I don't like it. And I'm really sad because so many people love this, and I don't know what's wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Tell me. It's a lotion, first of all, and I wasn't prepared for that. But as far as I can tell, did I just get that all over me? As far as I can tell, the ingredients are the same. So I thought that I was going to be like set, and I was going to have Cetaphil for, you know, forever and not need to repurchase. But I think it's because this is the lotion. I guess I'm the gel girl. I don't like this lotion formula. So the 16 fluid ounces is garbage, and that's really sad, but I think that might have been why it was sitting in there a certain way. I will not toss that because that will be so loud. You guys will never watch me again. What else? Oh, you guys, this is a bomb product. Oh, I was sad to see this one go. This is the Bath and Body Works Eucalyptus Mint Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Like, I really wanted to wash my hands a million times a day just to smell this, and I'm totally gonna repurchase it. I hope they still have this. Does anybody know? Do you guys know if this is like a, I don't know if it was a special scent or if it's something that they carry all the time. Praying that they have it, because like I just want everything in there in this scent. This is just a body wash. I think this is a Kroger version of comparable to the Dove. I use the sensitive skin in everything I buy. I guess I did go through a period where I had more sensitive skin than others, and it kind of was at the time where my face was doing crazy things, but that didn't really occur to me that it had, maybe something to do with hormones. But not only that, did you guys know that it's better for your skin to use something gentle like this? So maybe I won't buy the eucalyptus in the body wash. It makes me sad because it has a lot of perfumey scent to it. But this sensitive skin one with no soaps and harsh dyes and perfumes is so much better for your overall skin. And there are some people who don't use body wash at all on their whole body, maybe just the certain areas that they focus on cleaning, and they just kind of rinse off, the rest of their body to keep the natural oils, etc., etc. That is really the best thing for your skin. I can't do it. Cannot do it. And so I do try to at least use the sensitive skin every time I purchase. And when I'm self-tanning, I do, go lighter on the scrubbing, down my arms, etc., just to try to, keep that lasting longer and not removing all that. And I do actually find that something like this, a sensitive skin formula, is actually keeping my sunless tanner on longer than normal, if that makes any sense. I think maybe it just, isn't as harsh, and it's like you're putting on all the sunless tanner, and Lord knows we have to work, we have to exfoliate, we have to apply it, we have to sleep in it, all that stuff we do. We might as well go the extra, little bit of effort to save the tan. So I'm really finding that this works out quite well.